Alright, hello and welcome back to a long-awaited episode of the survival series here. As you may have seen on that first screen, we are now in Minecraft 13W36A. This is going to be the first snapshot for I'm assuming what they're going to be called, the Biome update. Last episode we left off, we had done quite a bit of caving, so I'm just currently smelting up all of the goodies we got from there. We can see here we've got quite a decent amount of equipment here. 5 diamonds, that's nice. Couple horse armors. Still waiting to find me a horse. I can get rid of that. We got our tools here. Got some gold. Got quite a bit of food still. Got our bed. So first thing I want to do is I want to make ourselves a compass. And if memory serves, I don't exactly remember how to make one. Is it 4 iron with redstone in the middle? It is. Okay, great. So this will hopefully keep us on track because those first 2 episodes we ended up going pretty much in a circle. Okay, grab the last bit of iron here. Definitely have enough iron to make ourselves enough tools for a while. I'm probably going to use those diamonds on a sword. I would love to be able to do some enchanting on that diamond sword, but we're going to make a pickaxe for that to get obsidian. So that's probably not going to end up happening. Let's take a quick little sleep here. And hopefully today we'll be finding some of those new biomes. I think that would be very cool, very fun. Let's get organized here, because that's better. That's how things should be. Okay, so, spawn is off in this direction. Let's get an F3 mode going on there. And, so we are going to be heading off in the opposite direction, east. It looks like we're going to be heading on east. So let's go. That's a great way to start it. Wow, was there like a big clog of dirt or clod of dirt when I fell there? I feel like there's particles. Is that a new thing? That's awesome. I didn't even know about that. I'm assuming it's a new thing for this update. That is really cool. Looks like we're going to have ourselves probably quite a bit of an ocean. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Make sure audio settings and everything are... Oh, and this is all new stuff here, too. Can't quite do anything there yet. You've got your control menu, which is a little bit cleaner. Then you can change your hotbar numbers. So standard, there's the 1 through 9 keys, which I like. Probably going to end up leaving that. Got our screenshot here. And then you can choose if you want to do a cinematic camera, which it's basically just smoother turning, things like that, and turns off the little crosshairs and stuff like that. And there's just all of the keys. Very nice interface. I like that. Sensitivity, invert. Okay, and then there's that reset button down there. Wow, that's really cool. So you can turn. This is really cool. I really like this. So you got your giant master here, and then your passive animals, block environment, jukebox, players. Oh, that is really cool. I'm definitely liking that. Of course, the resource packs, I'm still just on default at the moment. What else do we have? Video settings. Stuff's fairly... let's turn our clouds on for this series. My other series, I like to keep them off. But, yeah, for the most part, I'm definitely liking the way that is looking. Have ourselves a snack here. And I also believe that your health and hunger system are fairly closely related. So, meaning that whenever you lose a heart or half heart of damage, that will take a haunch or half haunch of food. That's my guess. I'm assuming I've been there, so I'm not even going to bother. That's my guess anyway, in terms of how that's going to end up working. I think it would be awesome to find a horse here pretty soon, so I can no longer have to just be jumping around like a fool. Hello, Mr. Zombie, hidden somewhere. I'm very excited for this update. I think Mojang guys are Dinnerbone or whoever's running the operations over there these days. I think these guys are really smart in the way that they're doing this kind of stuff where they release a game, but it's been what, over a year at least by this point, where the official, probably coming up on a year and a half, almost 2 years now, where they released the official game, and now they are continuing releasing basically new things to the game that pretty much make it a brand new game, and you don't got to go and pay for it. It's included in that original fee, and there's a lot of other companies who are following suit in that manner, which I think is a really cool thing. Question becomes, do we want to make a boat? Yeah, we should probably make a boat. Ooh, that's really cool. New texture or new color for the reeds, or the sugarcane, whatever you call it. That is really cool. And oh, just cooking up that time. Cool. Let's make ourselves a boat. Throw that crafting table on down. Let's make a couple boats just to be on the safe side. Let's make like 2 or 3. Am I ever gonna use lapis? Probably not. No, but now I'm gonna pick it right back up, aren't I? Good job. Okay. Anyway, throw that down. Press L shift to dismount. Okay, it's nothing new. It's still the look where you want to go type of a system. That's okay. That's all right. Not my necessarily favorite. I did like sort of the old boat style where you could use the keyboard. There's a cool looking tree in there, but I think that's just a naturally generated tree. I'm not too sure if I have found any new biomes yet, or not biomes, but new chunks yet in this world. As I stated before, first couple episodes made the mistake of backtracking because I had forgotten the direction that I traveled in the first place. So that was not necessarily very smart, but at this point it is what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been in these here hills. So I think what I'm gonna do is pause the recording real quick as we go through this jungle, because looks like a jungle. Wow, this ocean here, and I will be back once I've found something. Well, I found something here. Took just actually a few seconds after pausing the recording. We can see where the old chunk generation was, and now where we've got new chunk generation, indicated by these cool sort of, you could almost call them errors, but obviously they're not. Let's get on out of the boat here. We'll leave that there in case we want to come back to it. And I believe this actually is something new where you got all of this exposed rock. I could be wrong. Could very well be wrong on that. It looked like there was a... what are those called? What is that biome called? Come on, I know this. I know this, no pressure. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. Oh, that's something. I'm pretty sure that's new. The tree spawnage. You know, the music might actually be a little bit loud. Yeah, music I want down in like the 30s, so to make sure it doesn't drown anything out. All right, let's jump on up here. See what we can see. Oh, gotta take that one out. Okay, all right, and we made up top here. This is pretty cool actually to see sort of this just sort of rocky outcropping here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the tree spawning in these sort of hilly things. That's a new piece of code. What is this called? What is this biome called? Come on, I know this. I know this. Oh, is that like a super tall grass? That's really cool too. It is indeed a super tall grass. That's cool. Oh, lava. Random lava there. That'd be cool if there's more of that. Oh, looks like we got new flowers over there. Let's take a look at those guys. Oh, we do have new flowers. Look at this. That is really cool. If they drop anything, they do. And inventory's full. Let's get rid of the bones. Lilac. Very cool. I'm assuming you can get light. Yes, you can. Oh, magenta dye. That's cool. I definitely like that. Got ourselves with some cows and chickens and whatnot in here. Oh, and we got more new flowers. What do we have here? Daisies, I'm assuming? What can we get rid of? Flint to get out of here. Yep, an oxeye daisy, and you get light gray. I really like that they're doing that. So you don't have to go through and bone meal and... Ooh, is that a new rose texture? Get rid of that flint again. Oh, it's a poppy, and you can get rose red from it. Interesting. That's really cool, too. And we got these really tall grasses. Oh, man, that's going to be so cool for building. I'm a bit of a builder. My other series is more of a building series, and I'm trying to learn about building and all that kind of stuff. But these new sort of grass textures and flowers and stuff are really going to help in that department. I like the more exposed ore. That was always sort of a questionable thing, and I think a lot of people liked the fact that there was a lot of exposed ore, but it was fairly uncommon. But now it looks like it's going to be a lot more common with this sort of rocky biome. I don't know what it's called. I definitely do not know the names of all the biomes. Looks like we've got a snow-capped mountain over there. Let's take a look at that guy. That's really cool looking too. Really liking this so far. I think it's going to make for a lot more interesting terrain commentary, at least for this series, which is more of an adventure style series. Of course, a lot of the adventure... Oh, this is really cool too, this sort of watery outcropping there, if you will. This is where we came from, I guess, originally. Let's go around so I don't have to jump everywhere to get from one side to the other there. Oh, this is so cool. Just look at that. Is that not really cool, or is that not really cool? Like I was saying before, this is why Minecraft has been such a popular game for so long, and why it's just so huge, and why it's exploded. You know, the guys over at Mojang and whatnot, they really do listen to the fans and listen to what people... Hello, Mr. Zombie. What what sort of suggestions that they'd like to see implemented into the game, and then they go and do it, which I think is really, really cool. Oh, that's a really cool, just like this crater lake thing. Let's jump up to the top of the mountain over here. Hi. Oh, fire guy. You're not very nice. Alright, enough with the fire now. So yeah, we'll see if the food haunch system, if that's a correct assumption. Let's put the bed down here before we get too far into the night. Alright, and get into bed there. Great. Very nice. And do the sheep make new noises? When they walk. It sounds like they sort of stomp almost. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little thing too. Oop. Trying to sprint jump and I'm just jumping. Alright, let's have a snack before we ascend to the top of the mountain here. This is going to be quite a climb up. We'll see where we're at in terms of world height too once we get to the top. I definitely like this, the fact that you don't now have to go to a taiga if you want to get snowballs or make snow blocks or anything like that. You can just come up to the top of the mountain. I think that's a really cool update and really good idea there. There's also, I think more trees are going to end up spawning in sort of Extreme Hills-esque biomes, so I think that's really cool too. Okay, so what do we have over here? So we've got another little valley. That's pretty cool looking there. Cool looking valley. Let's continue on. I believe it's eastward, right? F3. Eastward. East. Where am I looking? Yes, east. We are indeed heading towards the east. Wow. As someone who lives on the west coast, that makes sense to me. That's cool waterfall. Makes sense to head east because west would just be an endless, well, not endless, of course, but be quite an ocean. We follow the wall. Oh, hello, people. Hi. Hi. Oh, hello. There's a lot of you guys too. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna move along here. Just move along here. That is super cool though. You get this overhang thing. Yeah, you want to keep walking. You want to keep walking. I highly recommend it, guy. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't feel so nice, does it? You get your own medicine there, huh? Yeah, yeah. You didn't like that. Guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna come in for a melee kill. That's right. That's right. That's right. You didn't like that, did you? Jerk. That's a really cool sort of overhanging thing, though. I really like that. And you got this sort of valley floor below the mountains, which is really cool as well. So let's continue on this way, up this mountain now, see what we can see. I believe there's also sort of like a clay biome, sort of emulating almost a deserty sort of a feel. There's also, I think, redwood. Ooh, once again, we're just jumping around like a fool. A redwood biome thing, which I think is really gonna be really cool as well, which has, I believe, 4. So it looks like we're in a taiga now, or maybe we're just at the top of the mountain. Who knows? I did forget to check F3 on the top of the mountain, didn't I? Maybe I did when I checked to make sure we're still going in the correct direction, but let's see. Come on, chunks. Get a chunk loading. Load. Just load is what I'm asking you to do. Ooh, this is cool. Just these really rocky hills. I think it's something that a lot of people have been wanting now for a while. Oh, I wasn't sure if I was going to make that or not. In my other series where I'm doing, excuse the cough there. In my other series where I'm doing sort of more of a building, that's really cool too, it's almost like a bunker. I do a lot of jumping off of my builds, and that sometimes has unfortunate consequences of, well, if I'm honest, death. That happens far too often. But, in this series, it would be a little bit more unfortunate if that happened, because I don't leave a bed where I last spawned, so I would spawn back at original spawn, which would not be fun to try to come back. I would definitely lose everything, so I definitely want and need to be a little bit more careful. So we've got some sand over there. Let's hop back in a boat. Got ourselves our second boat here, and bam, come on. Okay, there we go. Little island there. That's cool. I wonder if they're island biomes now. I guess we could just stay in F3 and it would tell us, right? I've not kept up with where everything is in the old F3. Okay, ocean. We're in an ocean, so second line from the bottom, and this is considered a beach. What about this guy? This is a forest. Okay, there's nothing new about any of that. This is what, just a river. Okay, let's hop back in the boat here before we get too distracted. And let's see. Come on, get back in your boat. Okay, let's continue heading in easterly-ish direction, and see what else we can find here, because that's been some pretty cool stuff over there so far. Hello, Squiddy. Hopefully that glitch is gone. I saw over on the Minecraft Reddit that oh, can you sprint in a boat now, or is that just because I was going so quickly? Probably just because I was going so quickly. I saw over on the still just in forest, it looks like. But in the forest, we're probably gonna end up we have the new reed texture, which is cool. A bunch of flowers and stuff, which is awesome. I really like how they added the new flowers in there. And that river that just sort of meanders through all that, super cool as well. But I saw over on the Reddit, our Minecraft, that somebody was planning an adventure of some sort, and they ended up basically dying before they got any real progress because they glitched out through a squid. Let's see, can we make the GUI a little bit smaller? Where is the GUI? Probably in here. let's go medium. It's probably gonna look better. Yeah, yeah. So the GUI is not so in your face, so to speak. Okay, so we got more of this really cool hills, and I think it looks like at least so far, for what I'm seeing here, is that there's a lot of that, which is really cool because I think a lot of people prefer the sort of extreme hills biomes to much anything else. Although we are technically still in a river at the moment. Let's head on through this way. That looks pretty cool there. I just like that there's so much more trees. It makes the terrain a lot more realistic. Because whenever you go out to nature, there's a lot of trees, bushes, all that kind of stuff. So I think that adds quite a bit to the realism. So see, we got the tree there. Before this would more than likely probably just be all barren. Let's see if we can snake through a river somewhere. Looks like there's an opening that way. Ah, there's an opening this way as well. So we're I think I'm gonna do another little pause here because most of this stuff is what we've seen. I'm doing another little pause here and see if I can find something new and exciting. That's pretty cool. It's like a sandy island thing. So I'm gonna pause real quick and I'll be back when I find something cool again. Well, looks like I have gone ahead and found something new and cool here. Looks like we got ourselves some very interesting looking trees. Let's go take a look at these guys here and see what this biome is called. We're on a beach currently. Oh, a savanna. Oh, that is cool. Although typically you don't see a savanna next to the. Okay, but I'm getting nitpicky here. Oh, this is cool. And it's got the jungle trees. Looks like with jungle saplings. I wonder if this is going to lead to introduction of more animals. I think that could be cool. Maybe, savanna-esque animals. This is really cool. It looks like we've got the same taller grass. Mostly just populated by cows, though, it looks like. Mostly cows. Hello, Mr. Cow Moo, to you too. Yes, it's a very, very moo kind of a day, isn't it? Looks like we got ourselves a little cave system down that direction. So that's kind of cool. It's interesting because it looks like a lot of these biomes are broken up by just a lot of water. I traveled for about a Minecraft day, so about 10 or so minutes in the easterly direction to find this cool place here. But I like that. That is definitely really cool. A really cool addition to the savanna biome. That's awesome. Okay, let's jump on in the boat here and continue on and see what we can see. And once again, I will pause and be back when I find something cool. Okay, we are back here. Found a little bit of land here. We've got ourselves some plains, and that was the name of that biome. I couldn't figure out if they'd be more of the beginning here. I just thought I would show off sort of how, at this point in this version of the game, how things are sort of interconnected. So we're in a forest, we got a plains, we've got a savanna, all sort of intersecting with one another. And it looks like in the savanna we can have these pretty darn cool hills as well. So it looks like everything is quite hilly, and I'm still really liking that jumping off things feature where you get that sort of dust cloud almost. But I think I'm going to have to call this video here, as I am getting quite a bit pressed for time. As you can see, we are 6,000 some odd blocks away from original spawn. So we're getting starting to get a little bit out there, and it was taking a little bit of time to travel through what seemed almost like an endless ocean. So it looks like there's, sort of like I was saying before, there's a lot of, at least in this snapshot. Again, this is a snapshot, so this is a very pre-release of anything. So there's definitely going to end up being changes. But at this point, it looks like there's quite a bit of ocean that separates a lot of the land, which I saw one of Jeb's tweets, and I think that was one of the things that they were going to try to work on and sort of fix the amount of ocean space that there was. So we will see about that because also with the last update in 1.6, I know one of the things that they're going to be fixing was the deserts and their sort of approximation to water and the amount of water in them. And I'm just finding a ton of desert in the middle of the ocean, which doesn't exactly make sense. So I'm sure that's going to be one of the things that we're going to see fixes for. But because I am pressed for time today, I'm going to have to probably call the episode here pretty darn soon. I know this is not a traditional adventure series style, because I usually end up telling a story as we go and wander around and look for cool things, but with the new biomes, I thought it would be a nice little break between that. The next episode, though, should everything should be returned back to normal, where I will be telling probably a fairly gruesome story if I remember the one that I'm thinking of currently. But as we go to sleep here, I'm going to take a nap in the desert and watch the moon rise. Well, apparently I'm going to be facing this way, but before I get into bed, watch the moon rise over the savannah in the distance there. And until next time, I'll see you guys next time.